Good afternoon to those who listen. It's April 30th, 2024, 1:20 p.m. And January 6th was considered an insurrection. Remember, it was an insurrection. It was violent protesting going on. But meanwhile, when there actually is violent protests, they say it's peaceful. There's no insurrection here. What is our world coming to? You know, as long as the protests are part of an agenda, it's okay, peaceful. But if it's against the agenda, oh, it's an insurrection. So it's a double standard. It's not only an insurrection, it's discrimination, it's violence towards a certain race of people. But somehow they get away with it. I was watching this video here, and they're not allowing, these protesters are blocking every entrance to these colleges so no Jewish students can get in. They refuse to let them through. Security guards, police, they don't care. They're letting them do it. And, these kids, they didn't choose their race. They didn't choose to be a Jew. They're born that way. What happened to equal rights for every single, person, every single race? Nope, there's no such thing. So, how did they get away with this? So there was, they had some, a lot of complaints going to the White House, and they say, oh, they're just letting it happen. Letting it happen. They found out also that most of these protesters are not even college students. And of course, they're being funded by Soros, and all these other groups are supporting them. So they're being paid to be there. I heard one figure was $2,800 just for one day, for 8 hours. So I can see a lot of these kids saying, hey, I can make $2,000, $3,000 for just standing and blocking people's entrances. Hey, let's make some money. Oh, we're going to go to jail. Oh, maybe that might deter them from doing this. No, they've set up funds to bail them out. So it's like free money. That's why there's so many people. You cannot tell me there's this many people that are supporting the Palestinian side or even the H side. Hamas. You know what I'm talking about? They're distributing leaflets to these students saying the only way to free Palestine is death to America. Death to America. Does that sound like something peaceful? I don't care, YouTube. This is the truth. I don't care how much you spin it around and say that's misinformation and try to block these, all these videos that are trying to show the truth. This is the truth. What do you want? What do you want? It's total discrimination. It's total hate towards, the Jewish people. And how many of these Jewish students, are actually involved with, their country and everything, They're just students, It's just like, you were born, you say you're born Hispanic, say you were born Asian, say you were born black, say you were born... You can't choose, how you're going to be born. At least I don't think so. So, if you're born a certain race, you can't change your race. So stop it. This needs to be prosecuted. And not only do these people, these protesters, especially the violent ones, there are peaceful people out there that are protesting. Yes, they're fine. The people that are blocking, people that are, physically putting hands on people, just to block them from getting through, they should be arrested. And not only arrested, they should have a minimum sentence in jail. Because otherwise they're just going to get right back out. You know, all these groups are supporting this. They're paying to get them out of jail. So there's like no consequence for being hateful and violent. So if you're offered free money and, oh, don't worry, you know, if you go to jail, we'll just bail you out, you get to keep all that money. Can you imagine $2,000 to $3,000 just for standing for 8 hours and blocking people's entrances and chanting and whatever? You know, most of these people don't even know what they're doing. They're just doing it to make money. They're not there for a cause. They're just there to make money. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. And somehow everyone's allowing this to happen. I call insurrection on all these people. Insurrection, violence. You know, if they're going to call January 6th an insurrection, this is a mega insurrection. Thanks for watching. God bless.